Hey everyone, it's Booster Golden. I'm down here at Cincinnati Comic Expo, and I am here. I'm so happy, President. I'm here with Nightingale Vixen. Now let me explain something to you. I met this lovely young lady a few years ago. We both were members of the Heroes Alliance, and that was a few years ago.
Yeah.
And since I got to know her there, I've been following your career in cosplay, and I just gotta say, wow.
Well, thank you.
Because I remember the first event we did was for Danny for his birthday, and I remember you. If I remember correctly, it was Spider-Man.
Yep.
You had, and
that was so fun.
That was so much fun.
Yeah.
And I have gotten to see the progression, literally from the Sorbot, your suit,
Spider-Man suit,
to this.
Yeah.
Now I gotta ask, what got you into cosplaying?
Well, I always made my own Halloween costumes, and at the time when I first started, I worked at a video game store, and my friends knew I made Halloween costumes, and they were like, "You should go to Comic-Con." And I was like, I don't think any of my friends really were into that.
Mm-hmm.
So I went with one of my friends from work, and I spent a lot of time working on my Nightingale costume, which is where I got my name, and I entered it into the costume contest, and I won, and I was like, whoa, you can make some money and make friends and have a great time being a big nerd. So I just kept doing it, and I love it.
Well, I got it, because it's always weird for me, because especially since, I've known you for a while. What was it like for you to make the transition from just the person on the other side of the table to you're here right now? Granted, we're in the middle of an Imperial parade. Go ahead and turn.
Whoa.
We're in the middle of an Imperial. Really? You guys couldn't even play
cool.
You couldn't even play the music?
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Good job. That's good enough.
That's why I love coming to places like this. Just random stuff like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But it's always, I'm always curious. Like I said, going from your average Joe like me to being on this side of the table.
Yeah.
How did that feel for you?
Well, honestly, it's a lot of work. It's just like any other type of job. You have to put a lot of work into it and send out job applications, just like anything else. Like, I really enjoy doing this now. Not just because I get to just stand here and talk to people, but because I get to go out and teach people about what I do. And that's the best part. Like, when I get to do panels and workshops and I'm hands-on with everybody here, it's just really rewarding, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I really enjoy.
Now, you said you started off making your own Halloween costumes. Where did you learn your craft? Was there, any one place, or was it a mixture of, different, sites and everything?
Well, I graduated from college with an art degree, so I think that helped a little bit.
Oh, we're done. You cheated. You went to degree. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That was what I was pretty all right with already.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I'll go do that. But there's not a lot of jobs with an art degree.
Right.
But I just kind of combined my two hobbies, video games and art, and it just worked.
Well, that is good information to have, because I'm sure there are people out there, especially the young kids that see people like you, and it's just I know it must be hard for you to imagine, but I can guarantee that there's kids out there that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And knowing that you went the proper route, you went to art school, and it really did help you in this.
Yeah, it definitely does. I think just practicing, because you don't have to be super talented right off the bat or anything like that.
This isn't going to happen overnight.
Yeah, I did not know how to do any of this. Because my school was very traditional arts, just painting and just ceramics, that kind of stuff. So this stuff is all YouTube tutorials, friends teaching me how to do it, just trial and error. It's not an overnight thing.
Speaking of, because when I look at both of your costumes, and I know you made these.
Yeah.
Because I follow her on Facebook, which I'll ask you that in a minute. I got to see the work in progresses, and it's outstanding. When it comes to something like this, your first thought was, I want to do this.
Yeah.
how do you start going from an idea in your head to this? If I saw this in a museum, I would be like, this is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Where do they dig that,
Yeah.
Where did you take, how do you take that first step?
Reference pictures.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just looking at so many pictures. I do a lot of research before I do any building. I mean, hours. I probably looked at samurai photos for probably, I'd say about a solid 3 hours of just looking and looking at the back and looking at how they're put together and attached, because that's the hard part, is attaching everything, especially when it's full body armor.
Oh, yeah.
And just having an inspiration really helps, because this is not what it looks like in the movie. It's a redesign of it. So I like taking things and reworking it in my vision.
Making it a little bit more personal.
Yeah, exactly.
Having the basis, but still adding your little signature touches to
exactly. And that's my favorite part, is just making it my own.
Yeah.
Because it's art.
Now, you touched on it a little bit, but where can our viewers find you on all of the social medias?
All right. Facebook is Nightingale Vixen Cosplay, and on Instagram it's just Nightingale Vixen.
Thank you so much.
Thank
It was
you.
absolute pleasure. Sir, and side note, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
I know I shouldn't, but this is the dream right here.
Yeah.
Because you don't mind me asking, do you?
No, no.
They're getting married.
Yeah. We are. Actually, we got engaged in these two outfits behind us.
Yeah.
So.
I have pictures of them in these outfits too.
That's awesome.
But no, I wanted to mention it because, if you're a guy like me and you're like, you dress up and it's never gonna. No, this is the dream. People, to that little kid out there who's like, man, I really want a costume, but no one's. No. It could happen. It could happen for you.
Just give it a try.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it. You'll love it. It's super fun. And you'll make friends.
Thank you both so much.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.